Okay, so oh, first things first. Uh, Interface. Nope. I don't want that in window. That's better. Yeah. There we go. And then if I want to get a, there we go. Okay, so as most of you know, I've been away for quite a while. I'll just give you a quick rundown of what's happened to me in the last 4 years. I was a carpenter, and I stopped doing that because I injured my shoulder. I then went into care. I was put in a very bad situation. Basically, this client with mental and psychological problems, and he was also an alcoholic and very violent. He held me hostage and was going to kill me with a hammer. And as a result, I suffer now from PTSD, and I mean proper full-on PTSD. Very serious depression and anxiety and all sorts of stuff. To cut a long story short, that's after lots of psychotherapy and EMDR, which I'm starting in May. I'm hoping to cure the PTSD, and big court case has been going on while all this is happening. That's just finished, so another weight off my shoulders, and I just want to try and get back to being me. I know a lot of people are wondering about War of the Worlds. That's coming. It will be coming after I finish my EMDR. I just need to get this stuff out of the way before I can sort of carry on with that. Anyway, so what we're going to do today is we're going to start a single player impossible Ironman. Second wave. Right, I'm not going to touch any of this stuff. We're just going to play the stock game. It's going to be hard enough as it is. I mean, this game on Impossible is brutal. So here we go. I haven't played this game since 2016. I used to be very good at it, but 8 years away and 4 years of doing nothing. Let's see.
Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the Xcom project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Right, okay, so I sillily managed to turn my mic off somehow. So I've had to overdub. Right, by clicking the different countries, you get like long-term effects and short-term effects. I think we're just gonna go with my memory's terrible. We're gonna go with the autopsies and the interrogations because it saves a lot of time and money and messing about.
Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the
AO. No idea how this is gonna go, so we're gonna push forward for full cover. We haven't alerted any pods, so I think it's safe to assume we can push up a bit further with the other troops. I never name my characters on the first run because chances are they're gonna die. It's only if they've done one mission they'll actually get names. Okay, that's Overwatch.
Alien life on Earth. We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
Bye-bye.
Their weapons appear to self-destruct
Wow,
when the
that's
operator
amazing.
dies. We should
From
be
the first
careful
go,
of
that's
any fragments
amazing.
that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
We're going to push for full cover and make a possible flank. And then because that's safe, maybe a dash? No. Gotta be careful of pushing something on that right hand side. So we'll move to full cover here. Or over here. Let's do a dash. And then I think we'll just push into full cover on the full side. Over there. Spreading our troops out a bit, but we are in full cover. And then we'll just follow up on this corner here. Overwatch. Okay.
That is not good.
Would have been a miracle if that hit. Generator off, going off in the air as it zoomed in, that's nice. Ooh, Zowie. That hurt. Go there for a flank. Why didn't that flank? Alright, we're going to have to move back now. That's a bit bad. Take your shot. Might as well. No, wait, Jose. Think a grenade to blow the cover. And then... Nice. That cover should be gone. That's got to be a kill, surely. Yay.
They're starting to lose ground.
Oof. Right. Do we push? Push. We overwatch. Don't want to go too far that way. Push to this side, see if we can see anything. Nope. So we'll overwatch and see what happens.
Target's still up.
Right, he's going to go for the flank, so I think we're going to have to cut that out. Go to full cover here. And full cover there. Then we'll back up here. And then we'll try and push for some higher ground, I think. Stay low for now. Push to here for now.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
Okay. Let's push up here. Full cover first, just to be safe. We'll overwatch. Right, let's take the higher ground. Go right up top. There. Okay, so the top's clear. I think maybe Overwatch.
What was that sound?
Trying to second guess myself here what I did. Push for the higher ground. Push for the higher ground. I'm an indecisive monkey, aren't I? There, push there, that's a good idea. Overwatch from there, I think.
I'm ready.
Reload.
Quiet. Did you hear something?
Right, I think the time has come to take a peek from a corner, I think.
X-rays spotted.
A good move. Not a very good chance, but to this corner for a flank. Got a flank.
X-ray neutralized.
And another kill. Overwatch. Okay, so second troop going for higher ground. Overwatch that. Take your chances.
Got a lot of heat on me.
Right, if I remember rightly, when they do the mind meld, if you kill the one that's doing the mind meld, it will kill the one it's affecting. So we need to take that into consideration. That's not going to go far enough without me moving. We'll take out his cover. But push him forward, maybe. Taking a big risk of him. He's 1 health and half cover. Grenade might be an idea to blow all the cover and kill that one.
Eat this.
Cover gone, half his health gone. Maybe move this one forward for a shot. I think we should take that shot.
Negative damage.
And missed. Forgot about that. Oh dear. Hunker down.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Take a shot here. Okay, so another mind meld here. Because they're quite close together. Oh dear me. That's not good. Got a chance here with a grenade, I think, to do some serious damage. So, with the cover gone, that will maybe produce a flank. Come in here, I think. Grenade them. Take as much cover as we can out at the same time.
You may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. While certainly effective at killing aliens, they also destroy the artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
Hey, maybe you haven't been keeping up on current events, but we just got our asses kicked, pal.
So, okay. We've managed to mop up them, so that's all that area cleared. Bar this one, which we should take out. Which we have.
Bye-bye.
Right, so
Ready to engage. It's killing time.
Good to go.
that's all clear. We've done that bottom part, so any alien activity has got to be over here. I think we'll that looks good. Okay, so we've got activity over there.
Hey, you hear anything?
Up here. Over. Overwatch. Higher ground, I think. Okay, so I think we'll test the water to see if they're on the upper level. Do full cover. My guess is they are over down that way. Start pushing on this outer brim, staying in full cover.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Right. So I think we'll get the bottom troops in position. Activate with the top one. Little peek round the corner. So they're definitely down the bottom. Keep pushing around the outside. Hoping for possible flanks. Right, so the bottom team's now in position, and we'll activate with the one on top. Move. Right, yeah. No. No, that's right. Go with the... I don't even remember doing that, but I obviously went very aggressive here. Pushed in. Wow, that was a really aggressive move.
Hey, you hear anything?
Gonna take a peek. We have.
Let's take them out.
Now they're nicely grouped now, which is good for a grenade. So moving into the position to fire a grenade. Keep pressing the wrong button. Want to activate on the shooting, and it's another for the grenade. It's oh. So eventually grenades away.
Grenade out.
And here, oh dear, I make a horrendous mistake.
X-ray neutralized.
Oh, I thought I made a horrendous mistake. Maybe I didn't. Right, that character's not dead, it's just bleeding out. So that's it, I make a mistake here in a minute. That I didn't mean to do that. It was a total accident, and I've just probably committed him to death.
Ready to rock.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was most unfortunate, but it happens. So obviously I just want to try and kill this guy off now so I can save the one on top. Beautiful. So we had 2
If I may,
deaths,
Commander, the labs
one
are on high
injury,
alert. Teams are standing by for your orders.
and one who
We can
came
begin
through
researching the newly
unscathed.
recovered artifacts immediately.
For a first mission, that's not bad. I've had worse, but I've had better. Could have only had 1 death there, really, but it is what it is.
Welcome to Xcom HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Okay.
No one was expecting this. They were some of our best. I wish there was more we could have done. The heavy weapons specialist provides
So
a
we've
crucial
got a heavy,
service to the
which
squad.
is good.
With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts.
On mission, 4 kills.
Commander
Got a really
to the
good aim
research
as well.
labs. Commander to the research labs.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander. Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of Xcom's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Right. I don't know all the ins and outs of what does what and what
Commander
goes
to engineering.
where,
Commander to engineering.
but I'm thinking weapon fragments is probably the way to go on this one. Possibly alien materials. Weapon fragments is.
Commander, I realize our troops have to put their own survival first, but every alien we use explosives against is one less opportunity to recover new artifacts.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Right, medikits are an absolute must.
Commander to mission control.
Make them straight away. Also, while I've been reviewing this, I forgot to build any facilities. That was a mistake. Hire 3 more soldiers, because we've lost 2. This one soldier has reached.
Commander to mission
That's
control.
a French
Commander
flag,
to
so
mission control.
we'll name it after a Frenchman. Alan. Alan. Not like Alan, is it? It's Alian. Alian. Almost like alien.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
Alan. Frost, he's a French. I've just noticed that's a woman, so this is Alan Prost, but he's now
Commander to mission control.
a woman.
Commander to mission control.
Relates more to a woman than a man. And he has a big bent honky nose. So People keep calling him Wurzel Gummidge, so
Commander to mission control.
now
Commander to mission control.
always wears a
Yes,
helmet
Commander.
to
Affirmative.
cover
That's
his
affirmative.
conky nose. He wears the helmet to remind him that he was a race driver once upon a time. That'll do. Change the tint. That'll do. That one there. Yeah.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
Trying to find mission control, and then I realised it's right at the bottom. Even though that was right from clicking that, but because I haven't played for such a long time, you forget where everything is. Still looking for mission control. Haven't noticed it right at the bottom there. He's got it. Well done. Orders have arrived.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance.
I
Abductions
really
in
don't
progress are
fancy
marked on
very
the hologlobe.
difficult at this game. Four engineers would have been nice, but I think that's too much for us at the moment. Go for the go for the scientists. Okay, so we're all set. And we'll see you. Oh, before we do that, we'll give someone a medikit, I think. Because we've got the heavy, we have got the extra grenades. Better to have a medikit than not to have one. Thanks very much for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.